tomorrow, no big deal, as this is the finale of your Friday night at the Survive the 55. Reed on the inside, Purdy on the outside. Friday night's A-main event is green.
Devin Reed going to lead the field towards turn number 1. A battle for the top spot, though. Brad Purdy going to lead him off at turn number 2 by a nose.
Purdy with the top spot, at least for the time being. Reed, big surge, though, from the bottom of the corner. And down the front straightaway, he's got it by half a car. Purdy on the outside, not letting him have it easy. Ferrando on the bottom. Him and McCord getting after it. Ferrando bobbles. Boy, that left front high up in the air on the straightaway as McCord will take over third.
Kenzer McCord moving into the third spot from his 4th starting spot, and he'll rope in your second place car. That is the 8 of Brad Purdy. Purdy hanging on to second, but here comes Kenzer McCord now. Purdy closing on the 58 of Devin Reed.
Reed trying to get away and just hide from the rest of this field. McCord digging down low, big straightaway speed. Closing up on Purdy, who gets wide into the turn. Now 3 cars battling for the spot. Look out. McCord goes slip sliding up the racetrack. Something kicked up from that car, and he dropped a bunch of spots. Something maybe busted on it. He's still slow coming down the front straightaway.
Kyle Strickler and Backman watching him as he just lets up and coasts and lets the field gap him a little bit. He's literally just using this as a test and tune for the 8S car.
Smart by Strickler as you're taking a look. It's the 27A. That's EH of Lawrence O'Connor. His crew chief got engaged tonight. He's worked his way up into 4th as he's looking for opportunity for Ferrando. Off the corner, had that same kind of kick up and kick out of line that McCord suffered. O'Connor not quite there to pounce as the 21A of Drager and the 91 of Bolio following him in through the turn.
Devin Reed this time by 13 laps remaining for the 58 as here comes Gray Ferrando to second. He'll shoot to the inside of Brad Purdy, move him up a spot. Ferrando into second into turn 1.
Let's see if it sticks. We got a car slowing here on the front straightaway. It's the 52 of Jeff Morris. Everybody passes the transponder loop, so the lap is complete. If Morris can get it in, we can stay green. He'll nose it through right as the caution light comes on. The Dirt Over TV crew on IMCA.TV tonight. We're green, and Ferrando is on the attack going into the first turn.
Devin Reed going to gap him, though, put a couple car links on him. Look at the battle for the third spot, though. Sir Lawrence O'Connor challenging Brad Purdy for third, the final podium spot.
Picking up the speed is Sir Lawrence down to the bottom. Good job. Not drifting all the way up into Purdy is Drager and Bolio right there. 4 cars getting after it for third place.
4 cars battling for the final podium spot. Here comes the 91. That is Chris Bolio challenging his way forward, closing in on Lawrence O'Connor for 4th into turn number 1.
O'Connor leaning on Purdy just a little bit, coming off the corner down to the bottom. Has a nice clean line. Purdy's going to come off the top, try to cross him over to the bottom of 3, but give third to O'Connor off the turn.
Chris Bolio right there. Now Ty Clemens. Clemens from 11th into the 4th spot at the start-finish line. Ty Clemens on the move, now challenging for 4th in turn number 2.
Oh, Ty Clemens came to take some Washington money here this weekend as he moves from the back of the pack into P4, coming after O'Connor now. Bolio finding room to the inside. That's for 5th as he gets underneath Purdy.
Ty Clemens is hustling the 12 car. He's right on the back bumper of Sir Lawrence O'Connor for the final podium spot in turn number 4. Off of turn number 4, half a car length separate them.
Clemens establishing himself as one of the big contenders here in the Survive the 55. We know he's made the A-main tomorrow. Can he pick up a podium position tonight from Sir Lawrence, who's about a second behind Gray Ferrando, the defending event champion, who is about a second behind Devin Reed, running away from him out in front.
Devin Reed trying to pick up his first Skagit Speedway victory here in this $1,000 to win event. He's got 6 laps remaining, but Gray Ferrando starting to tighten his grips on the 58 car, cut a 1/10.5 off that lap.
This is for third on your screen here on IMCA TV as Clemens looking to the bottom. Loses some ground to O'Connor coming off the corner. Now Bolio enters the chat. Knock, knock. Who's there? Chris Bolio for 4th. He's got it at the line.
By a nose as they do a little body contact into turn number 1. Chris Bolio has the spot. Now here comes Adam Holtrop in the 71. 4 laps to go this time by for Devin Reed. Gray Ferrando slowly closing that gap, though. Caleb didn't gain any of that lap, though.
All right, 0.7 is the gap. You can see it on your screen down the back straightaway as Ferrando dialing in the V13. Reed is not free and clear yet, as we'll look back again for third. O'Connor, Bolio, and Clemens still duking it out.
Ferrando cut 6/100ths of a second off that lap, but not going to be enough. He's going to have to find another gear. Caleb Hart, tip of the green, 2 to go this time by.
All right, let's get a look
Chris
at
Bolio.
it. Bolio buries it in, Clemens into him, Holtrup clobbers him coming off the corner, and that's going to set up a 2-lap shootout to finish this.
Man.
Different. Look at him. He's arcing the car just a hair higher coming through. We're pulling it back down. We're back to green.
Better restart there for Devin Reed, but Gray Ferrando gets right to the high side. Last time got a lot of momentum off that high side, and here it comes down the backstretch.
Front end flies as he comes through, and yeah, look at him. He crept up a groove once again. Diamonds the corner off to run downhill. Reed's got a car length on him coming to the final lap.
Reed moved his line up about a half a car length there in 3 and 4, and Devin Reed looking to hang on for the $1,000 payday. Final 2 left-hand turns.
It is Reed looking for Skagit Speedway glory. He'll grab it as he wins the prelim to survive the 55. Gray Ferrando in second, and Lawrence O'Connor will take third, heading into the final night.